this is going to be a longer spicy spotlight than normal because Lightning Storm is crazy and I cannot stop thinking about it. For 1 generic and 2 red mana, you get an instant with Lightning Storm deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is 3 plus the number of charge counters on it. Discard a land card. Put 2 charge counters on Lightning Storm. You may choose a new target for it. Any player may play this ability, but only if Lightning Storm is on the stack. So first you have an instant with an activated ability on the stack. This is crazy. So I spent a long time looking at cards that would break this wide open. Normally you shouldn't build an entire commander deck around a single instant, but I wanted to. So we're going to run this in like Lord Windgrace, where it's Jund, land matters. So we'll get to the meat of that later. But Hrobi Deathswale, every time you target one of your opponent's creatures with the redirection of Lightning Storm, you're going to destroy it. You could target your own creature multiple times with Livewire Lash and discarding land cards to blow up your opponent's smaller creatures, or if your creature has Infect that has Livewire Lash, you just discard 5 lands, target an opponent, blow them out of the game. Silver for Partisan, you can target your own wolves multiple times until you redirect to the final target to one of your opponents and get a whole bunch of tokens and go wide. Venerated Rot Priest, same deal. You target your creatures multiple times, and you get a bunch of value out of this by killing your opponents with poison counters. Wild Defiance is crazy here because it turns Lightning Storm into a Craterhoof Behemoth effect. Countryside Crusher is going to make a huge Countryside Crusher every time you discard a land card, but also especially in a deck like this where you want to be getting lands into your graveyard, this is great for you. It also helps that it'll clear away those lands later in the game when you want to draw gas. Skull of Grove Dancer is going to gain you a whole bunch of life, and the Gitrog monster will make this engine just purr. You will be able to discard your lands, draw a land, and keep that process going over and over again until your Lightning Storm is absolutely massive. Titania, Voice of Gaia, will gain you life every time you discard these land cards. Turntimber Sower is going to, once again, make you a whole bunch of creatures. Bag of Holding, you're going to discard all those lands and then pay 4 mana and grab all of those lands again and repeat the process, making Lightning Storm just ridiculously huge. You're able to do this with a couple other cards that you'll see shortly that generate mana when you're discarding these lands. Like Bone Miser, right here. So whenever you discard a land card, you get 2 black mana. Browlin Skyshark Rider will make himself huge and also ping all of your opponents every time you discard these lands as well. Containment Construct, if you've got things that let you play additional lands from exile, then you can rely on this. Feast of Sanity will gain you a bunch of life and ping down another opponent. Glinthorn Buccaneer, once again, hit all of your opponents every time you discard. Invasion of Kaldheim, we don't really care about the front of this, but the back is Pyre of the World Tree, and whenever you discard a land card, you can exile the top card of your library, and you can play that card this turn. So if you're looking for answers to dig through when you cast Lightning Storm, then Pyre of the World Tree is going to help you as well, especially paired with Bone Miser or other things that give you mana. You can just dig through your deck for and whatever combo you want to use to end the game in these colors. Pitchstone Wall. I don't know how to break this yet. Please, in the comments, tell me what I can do to make Pitchstone Wall really, really broken with Lightning Storm. Because right now it's 3 mana and you can get one of the lands back for this combo. But I'm sure that there's ways that you can, every time the Pitchstone Wall is put in the graveyard, you can get it back through, Undying or Persist or something like that. That would let you just loop the same land over and over again for Lightning Storm, but I haven't included that in this list yet. Surly Badger Store. Whenever you discard a land card, create a treasure token. So as you're discarding all of these lands to Lightning Storm and whatever other discard effects you want, you can get a ton of mana in any color, which is fantastic, especially in a 3-color Lord Windgrace deck. Speaking of, here's Lord Windgrace. He is your typical poster child for Jund Lands Matter decks. So let's hope that you can have a good time with him. If you already have one of him, you could try this weird build around, or you could pick him up and build it yourself. The other option would be Soul of Windgrace. It's not quite the same, but it's in that theme of wanting to discard land cards, and you can pair it with some of the other things on this list. I know that this is just kind of a shell, but I was very, very excited for it. If you like this content, it's a bit rambly, but I hope that I have some spicy ideas for you. Please subscribe. My goal is to get to 50 subscribers right now, so I hope that you can leave a comment, subscribe, and I hope that this has been informative for you and has got the wheels spinning in your own head.